after sebakanya hana ke tlhagabasi manyana ba phatlalan manyana ba rapalan Madala wa papala tell us if we never will let you get even a second jump on the balaya one thing I'm talking how go pets out feeling pain I go tell out tale fail I go start out need drain like a dala every day why out cause it complain how can stop you get babalas up in your brain so body bonica me nine now they wanna try wanna jack up a to diversify like they told you if you see me do it it's a piece of pie nigga sky shot
what's up Nyora Machimene Mazoti everybody Motswako for life Motswako City and checking out InnerView episode 9 with TowdeeMac Madala. I take your wife. TowdeeMac is a musician. I love music. I think music, dream music. My mother gave me that name. She was in radio. They traveled to Atlanta once, and she got introduced to Criss Cross way before we were introduced to Criss Cross. And when she came back, she brought us back a tape, and it was in connection with how I spell my name, Towdwe. Also was a way, when I started going to school, I started having to explain to them, this is how you, because they would call me Lero Todi, so I would spell my name Lerotowde.
I'm deep in the mix, but never get blended. And now we tap.
Just so the white kids could pronounce it properly. And then the Lero fell off, and then it was Toadie. And then, so with the Criss Cross thing, those boys used to call themselves TowdeeMac and Mac Daddy. So the whole TowdeeMac thing, yeah. So my mom just called me that clown, and it stuck actually. Grew up in a family where my older brothers used to enter these talent shows, talent competitions. There was one called Top of the Bob Pops back in Mactown. And my oldest brother did a performance of LL Cool J's I Need Love. That's when I fell in love with hip-hop. I was introduced to the music. It wasn't cool to rap in Vernac just yet. So when we started doing it as something that we actually want to make cool. Because I woke up and realized, Nas or rapper the way I rap because that's how he speaks to the guy next door where he stays, you know what I mean? So Ebonics wasn't something they borrowed from somewhere. It's how they speak every day. So it was a decision for us to start rapping how we speak every day ourselves. For me to jump on now than before, Now I feel like the South African ear has been taught how to listen to our music, and now is the time to put out some real shit. I've been waiting long enough. It's funny because it was my idea that Cooley went solo, and Cooley's the one that came up to me and said, "Yo, man, if you want to do your thing now, you can do your thing." And I wasn't really thinking about it until he mentioned it. And, I had lesson 1 ready. I'm always recording music. That's why I always say we don't record albums. We record songs, and then you take songs and put an album together. And that was lesson 1 for me, And now I'm releasing Extra Class next. And I'm actually thinking of, making it a double CD, include lesson 1 in there because people didn't quite get lesson 1. So people still want lesson 1. So yeah, I'm just building my brand. The Tswaknificent Show is another way of, it's a vehicle for the TowdeeMac brand. This tour is not only just for me to be on stage performing, but actually what people don't know is I have at these shows what they call backstage lectures. The artists that I invite there, it could be local up-and-coming artists at whatever area I'm at. And at soundcheck we look at what they do, and then we fine-tune whatever they need to fix, and we create new performance discs for them or whatever, or lineups for them, edits, nice, and improve their show. So what we're doing, we're going around actually improving the musicality of other artists, local artists around, because they need it, So we're not just showcasing what we do, but we're also helping guys. The vibe is nice and easy, and I'm just so pleased that Motswako was a sense of pride, a sense of Tswana pride. We're gonna put up. And I guess that passion kind of helped us through all the obstacles that we were in. Look how wonderful this is transition. You're now rocking with Mr Tswaknificent.
quick to drop this again. Boss with a map town flow and I talk different. Rough got my foko kiko to but talk with a pen. I wasn't even considering.
Motswako can be anywhere and everywhere. It's just a formula for innovation. You know, take what you find and, you know, whatever you see that's good in it, mix it with everything else that you see that you have in you. Give it your own flavor, give it your own style, inject the cool as a tool instead of waiting for something cool to hit you and then copycat. You know, inject the cool as a tool into something and make it cool for other people.
My baby, you can show them. If you knew who you rockin' with, you would know that. The vibe is nice and easy, and I am just so pleased that you listen. Look how wonderful this is transitioning. You're now rockin' with Mr Tswaknificent. The vibe is nice and easy, and I am just so pleased that you listen. Look how wonderful this is transitioning. You're now rockin' with Mr Tswaknificent. Quick to talk it again.